What is the meaning of your name?
My name is Nahum. It is a Hebrew name that means comfort or consolation. It comes from the Hebrew verb which means to comfort.
In the Old Testament, there were multiple different books. Which one is yours, and what can it be known as?
Mine is the book of Nahum. It is also known as the burden of Nineveh because it describes the fall of Nineveh to the Babylonians in 1612 BC.
Did anyone come before you to speak to Nineveh, and did they respond to the message?
Woo! That wind done blow me here from the past.
Yes, that was Jonah. Jonah came before me, and his mission in Nineveh was sometime in the first half of the 8th century before Christ. Jonah's dismay was that the Ninevites actually listened to him, and they repented of all their sins, and then they were spared God's judgment.
Well, time for me to keep moving on.
How could you describe Nineveh's sins and the reason God sent you to help them?
Nineveh's main sins was idolatry and cruelty and oppression. I promised that the refuge on the day of judgment for anyone who humbles themselves before God would be forgiven, and they would be able to live eternally.
What lessons could be learned about your story?
I offered comfort and hope to God's people. I assured them that God will bring an end to all of their suffering and remind them of God's goodness, faithfulness, and protection.